I'm Ashley, currently the world's greatest microbiology engineer and neuroscientist, and also the designer of Inside Project. I don't know how much you guys know about mycelium and neuron. In order to have a better understanding of the principle of this project, I will introduce some basic features of this green network to you. The first principle of mycelium network is efficiency. Mycelium will first grow and cover the whole food surface, and they will keep shortest route to the food, and the other root will die. In the ground surface that contains a group of fungi, they were always orientated in a form which we call it fairy ring. Along with this network construction process, they will do the mining on the food surface, just the same way they decompose organic stuff. Mycelium network structure has a highly similarity of neural network. In hundreds of years, humans need to find out the principle of human neural system. I have spent my whole life in constructing a bridge between the mycelium network and human neural network, and now I have made it. I think you all have heard about the InSight project in Glebe, Sydney. That is the first experiment I have done to the world of human and mycelium, a dynamic tunnel of mycelium network and human neural network. Let's begin the story with a postcard in 2021 that I sent to my best friend Shane. He is a world-famous material engineer. I was trying to find a place for my project construction at that time. As we all know, mycelium grow in a dark, moist, and rotten environment. And of course, it grows near time, which means I have to find a place that meets all requirements and maintain a stable state for decades. I travel a lot in that period, searching for a place that's perfect for my mycelium until I come to Glebe. It is an underground railway tunnel that goes from Jumbo Park to the Wentworth Park, across a whole residential area in Glebe, and is a heritage. I done a demographic calculation of the city above ground. The population have a huge growth from 2021 to 2050, but there are four spots in this district will not suffer from the population density change and the urbanization, which is the start and end point of the tunnel, the two park space which will maintain the green grid of the city, and there are two heritage buildings on the halfway of this tunnel will maintain the city as well. And also, due to the sea level rise, this site would be more damp in 2050. Underground tunnel, moist, yes. Residential area, organic residue for mycelium food supply, yes. Heritage spots that can maintain the same state for decades, yes. I think I found the perfect home for my mycelium. I was so excited that day. I wrote down this word to my friend. Believe it or not, my mycelium network will change the world. After that, I went back to the lab and working on my project in the following 10 years. I found that mycelium can directly engage with the electronic process of neuron by responding to the transport of sodium, chloride, and potassium. In other words, mycelium can directly communicate with our neuron and change our response to the world. At the same time, I'm working on a material for my project construction. Our aim is to allowing mycelium grow out from the material, but not broken the material itself. In the 2014, there is a scientist Eric used bioplastic to print container for mycelium growth. The bioplastic do allow mycelium to decompose it and grow out. However, after the breakthrough of mycelium, the material will broken. With the help of my best friend Shane, we create a new material in 2029 that is a combination of bioplastic and shape memory alloy, which we call it resilience bioalloy. It can allow mycelium to grow out the material, and after the mycelium have complete the communication with neuron, the stimulate of electric process will make the material change back to its original shape. Till 2030, we have finished all the preparation we need for this project, and we went back to Glebe, start the construction. The first stage is construction of footroot and fairy ring. As I said in previous introduction, fairy ring is a natural phenomenon of fungi growth, which they will grow in a circular orientation, and their mycelium network will grow and wrap the underground space. So we decided to build 4 fairy ring in the spot we chosen. The spore will be inserted into the sensor placed along the fairy ring, and the network will grow from this 4 spot. It took us 2 years to construct the fairy ring, and at the same time of fairy ring construction, we cooperate with a local architect and come to a design solution of food root, which is inspired from how mycelium get nutrition from tree root in nature world. We calculate how the spore work if we spread it from the full ring, and the mycelium give us a root that work best for them. We spent the following 6 years to build a food root. After the construction of the steel base stone of inside project, we installed the space catcher and spreader in the fairy ring arrow. Through the rotation, it will spread the spore to the outside world and also catch the spore in the air. The catcher is constructed and connected in the foot root the same way as how mushrooms grow on the tree root. Catcher and spreader start work since the 2039, which stand for the completion of the first part of human construction in this project. It built an artificial mycelium network in this urban district, and the system start to get the nutrition from the background city and allow the mycelium to grow along the foot root. The following part of this project is build connection between human and mycelium. The main construction of this part is done by mycelium. As I said in previous introduction, mycelium can mining the surface along with the process of constructing the network. So when the mycelium network reaches the food root wraps the tunnel surface, it can grow out from the resilient spiral and mining the tunnel surface. In 2041, mycelium network first time covers the whole tunnel surface, and in the next 2 years, mycelium will keep grow and die until they find the shortest walk to each foot tunnel, and they start to mining the tunnel surface. In 2045, mycelium have carved a clear route for their shortest walk in the tunnel surface, and that's when humans take over the construction. We have installed 500 sensors in every junction point of the road. There is one last step before the completion of the whole project. We built 15 cells within the underground tunnel. The cell is generated from the structure of human neuron. It works as a bridge that connects the mycelium network and human network. The inside project modeling the neural network through connecting the cell with the mycelium growth from the foot root. With human working to the cell, the mycelium will start the action and grow out from the foot root through the shortest route carved in the tunnel surface. And in the cell, humans communicate with the information fragment that's stored in the mind through the electronic connection with the mycelium network. And through this process, people can reorganize the information within their mind and find a new solution to their question, particularly in mental realm. The Inside project is completed in January of 2050 and have opened to public for 5 months. It built a huge network between everyone in the city and the natural network. I have also stored some fragment of this project within my mycelium board number 001. Fairy ring and catcher is stored as the entrance as well as the first site of Inside project. It is artificial nature in the technology world. Inside the fairy ring, a different world wrapped with mycelium and mechanical architecture is presented right front you. You can choose to walk into the tunnel. There are cells as well as some interesting rooms hold different activities. You can also choose to walk into the cell, have a talk with the information in your mind with the help of the Inside project. I hope everyone can enjoy the journey in this tunnel and take a chance to talk with the inside of yourself. This may be the best chance to become a better you. I hope I can wake up in a better world. See you 2100.